The doors are open.
Never been no bunch of booty niggas wanna eat up me. It's funny cause them the same ones who ain't believing me. Cardi ain't changed through the tents, keep her beeping me. And ain't time she tried me, she treat me like an eater really. There was a punchline, Mike Tyson ain't down. Never sell my soul, dumb it down for these dumb lines. But I'm what you fuck, yeah, I love it when we 6'9". Been my jail time, man, corner like 6'9". That confinement, don't think it can be fine. The struggle could never hurt me. Just motivate or inspire. Mentally, I'm a lion. Doing the sign, they study my diction. Making the words could never define them. My algorithm's different. They speak about going viral. They show these niggas love, cause then they start feeling entitled. All you need is time, but you gon' find them reliable. And yes, I'ma start after predicting my arrival. I will never feel no oppressor.
Welcome to class.
My ancestors, yeah, had broke 7 rows, you know how we go. For that bread, I go Peter, they know how we roll. Just like strippers, you don't always catch me down that pole. Barbie slow, you challenge me, yo, that's gon' get exposed. Just like strippers, you don't always catch me down that pole. Barbie slow, you challenge me, yo, that's gon' get exposed. The course is fucked up when they let me shower. I don't rap, instead they give me good guy power. The course is fucked up when they let me shower. I'm a rap, that God talk.
Welcome in. Welcome in. I see y'all walking in. I see y'all walking in. Welcome in. Hey, babe, pause that for me. Thank you. You hand me that water, please, too? All right, but yeah. So, welcome in. Welcome to class. I see y'all in here. We at 500 live viewers right now and climbing rapidly. Thank you. And climbing rapidly. Yesterday we was interrupted, but today we gonna keep it moving. We ain't let nothing stop us from getting this download out today. Okay, what's going on? Nothing stopping us from getting this download out, period. It must come out. All right? So, it's a good thing that we took our time because I see we at 800 now. To know, like I said, I see the numbers growing. Everybody starting to get in here, as you know. Everybody catching up, so that's a good thing for those of you who went and reached out and let your fellow guys and goddesses know that class was about to start. I appreciate you for reflections. Excuse me. All right, I miss y'all like I always do. Y'all know I miss y'all. We got a good one today. We diving into Africa. We had started to dive into it yesterday, but it's cool. We'll start off. We're gonna start from scratch. Make it make sense to everybody who listening. Now, before I roll into this lecture, it's imperative that I open it up with the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by, sending peace to the elders, those 65 and older in the university. I'm sending peace to my peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and definitely to those 21 and under. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time we get in here, we gather, like I say, some lectures we gonna joke, we gonna kick it. Some lectures we gonna really get deep. This one of those deep ones. So, I mean, we get deep at every lecture, but some lectures they will have a more serious tone, just because we wanna make sense of everything. You know, a lot has been put out there about Mother Africa, or so it's called. So you want to smoke? Go ahead, roll that thing up. You drink. Do whatever you got to do. Ain't today Friday? What's today, man? Ain't today Friday? Today?
Thursday.
Oh, today Thursday. Okay, so damn. See, I told y'all I don't keep up with the days. Today Thursday. Down here on this planet, in this matrix, on their Gregorian calendar. We know we in 2012 in reverse. All right. So all is being revealed because it must come down. This is all part of the Kundalini energy rising. Okay? This is all a part of the Kundalini energy rising. Many of you been emailing me about the weather. How it's been crazy all over the planet, but it's war right now. It's spiritual warfare. Like, so you have two different sides playing with the weather. You have us and you have them. Just like with the magic. You have us sending spells, they sending spells. Okay? Just like you have the rest of you all, the gods and goddesses who are, you know, you all are waking up and putting your own vibratory blue footprint on the Akashic records of this planet. Okay? Of this planet. Of Kai. Alright, so you are all leaving your own brand new footprint on this matrix. And one of the biggest lies that must come down is Africa, because they make it the motherland and they tell you it was the first and everything came from there. And that's a lie. Alright? Let's look at it. Africa. Africa. They tell you it's the birthplace of Homo sapiens, where all human life started in Africa. That's what they teach us in school. They say certain human beings could not take the sun, so they didn't even say sun. Like, they just said certain human beings started migrating, and they went to colder climates. So this is the reason they have lighter skin pigmentations. Who is they? They being the human beings. You know, they were saying that the reason black people have dark skin is because they were in Africa, closer to the sun, which is a goddamn motherfucking lie. All right? But this is what they were saying, though, in school, that, I'm going to keep repeating it, black people have dark skin. It was two theories on where black people and Latino people received their dark pigment from. Theory number one was that Africa is the motherland of all, birthplace of all, and the center of all, and that certain human beings migrated away from Africa toward Europe, where it was colder at, and the further they got away from the sun, the lighter their skin tones became. All right? This is one of the lies floating around out there. Even now, still to this day. The other one is the curse of Ham. The curse of Ham is in religion, where they say Ham was cursed because he wasn't righteous. So he was cursed, and his curse was dark skin. And they tell you in the Hebrew text that this is where black people received. This is why their skin is dark, because their skin is a curse. This is what is taught in religion. Reflections. Bear with me now. Africa is all we know. You go up to any black person in America, if they are semi-woke, they gonna be pointing back to Africa. That's the birthplace of all civilization, which is a fucking lie. The landmass right here known as Africa is not the birthplace of all civilization. Because we come from Sirius star system. So we created our ancestors, your ancestors created all these planets, and many of you created these different planets and realities and galaxies. So Africa, the landmass they call Africa, was never the center of all. Not even on this realm. The center of all on this realm is North America. Far as its strongest energy point. It's in what we call present-day North America. Everything they teach you is in reverse. History is told in reverse. Left is literally right, right is literally left. Left is literally right, right is literally left. Up is literally down, down is literally up. This is how they keep you off balance. By telling you everything is the complete opposite of what it truly and really is. So why did the oppressors want to hide the truth about Africa from us? Because like I say, when you ask any of us what we know about Africa, all we know is that that's where we supposed to come from. And that when we was over there, we were living like savages. They don't credit us with no major contributions to medicine, science, mathematics, quantum physics, metaphysics, and just us being galaxy creators in general. We know nothing about this part of our legacy, of our ancestry, of our species. We know not what we are today. We know not anything about this landmass that they call Africa. And that is by design. Because Africa is hiding a lot of important information that connects a lot of dots to who and what we are and what took place on this planet. Okay? So, pre-1492, these invaders came to our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains. When they landed, they entered through modern-day Russia, through portals in modern-day Russia and Germany. The Caucasus Mountains regions is still over there to this day. And these Pleiadians and these human beings entered our realm through these portals. When they entered our realm, when we went to war with them, causing us to fall in frequency, we became very tribal just to survive. We weren't tribal naturally. We used it as a survival mechanism for our species. The united we stand, divided we fall concept started with that. during the Great Invasion of 1492, when the Pleiadians and these human beings and these reptilians invaded our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains. Okay? You have to understand that we were vibrating at a frequency so high that many of the things that if I was to discuss it and go into detail, it completely defies the laws of physics. The things that you are capable of doing, your DEA is capable of doing. Your avatar is literally like the same thing that Black Panther suit can do on Black Panther, which is absorb kinetic energy and then release it back into his atmosphere after absorbing all the kinetic energy, then turning it and using it. Your bodies are able to do that. You are the vibranium that they talk about in Black Panther. That's the DEA. In Black Panther, they call it vibranium. In real life, they call it DEA. Neuromelanin. Carbon. Okay? So, it wasn't always called Africa. Okay? That was just land. So try to remember the planet for what she was. Just a huge, beautiful realm. Without any titles or any markings to say what land is what. States, cities, towns, planets, all these come with markings, cutoff points, restrictions. Okay? So, let's talk about before the invasion when Zeus was down here. Okay? Pre-Africa. So this landmass wasn't called Africa at this time when Zeus was here. When Zeus was here, Zeus was going to Madagascar. Hold on, let me pull it up on a map. So let's go to the map. Okay, here we go. You see, this Africa land that we know as Africa today, it's not shaped like this. Okay, somewhat like this, but not quite like this. But this little island that's now called Madagascar always set off not too far from the main land of present-day Africa. And this little island of Madagascar was Zeus's science lab. This is where he had his lab at, where he was doing all these experiments because he wasn't mixing amongst us when he was doing this. He was dipped off on his own little section, his own little island, not too far from inland. But this same island is mentioned in the Bible, okay? It's called the island of Patmos in Revelations. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Check it out. Okay. Patmos Island is a small Greek island in the Aegean Sea. It is perhaps best known today as the location the disciple/apostle John received the visions found in the book of Revelation. All right. So, basically, they call it the island of Patmos in the Bible.
Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet God. Peace, meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to all the high vibration human beings. Peace to the ancestors for working through me. If you wish to see this full video, please head over to our official online website, www.theuci.online, and click on the video tab. Also, you can click, the shortcut to this video is to click the link below. It will be in the pinned comment in the comment section below. You can click the link and it will take you directly to this video so that you can watch this full video. Please be sure to continue to spread the message via social media. Use the hashtags on TikTok, Rashad Jamal, hashtag free Rashad Jamal. Be sure to continue. Thank you for everyone that's donating to the university and for those who are subscribing to the online website. And to purchase official crystals, please visit the website as well. I love you all. I'll be home soon. Now we rise. I leave as I come. Ashe.